You know, we like some, let me take the, okay, there's a tuning fork is there. Then there's another tuning fork. I'm going to make them vibrate. I'm going to make them vibrate. Let the frequency of this tuning fork, say, let it be 20 Hz. The frequency of this, let it be equal to say 12 Hz. Then how many beats I'm going to hear? FB, I'll write it beats. F1 minus F2. So 20 minus 12, 8 Hz. Is it okay? Now what I do is like, I'm going to put some wax on the other tuning fork. If you add wax, then the frequency of tuning fork will decrease, no? So some wax is added. I'll attach some wax. No, when you add wax, and again, I'm going to vibrate with I'll vibrate both the tuning forks. So when you add wax, what do you expect the frequency of tuning fork? Will it increase or decrease? Will decrease, no? This will be Rayman as it is. So what do you expect the beat frequency? Will decrease because F1 dash will be less than. Okay, we'll agree this. So if I again vibrate both together, I'm going to get the beat frequency. So by adding wax, what will happen? It has become now 17 Hz. Now why it got decreased? Earlier it was 20, now it has become 17 because by adding, I applied some wax to the prong. So need not apply for both. For any one prong, if you apply, that is enough. So now how much bit frequency will become now? F1 dash minus F2. So 17 minus 12, 5 Hz. Agree this? Okay, got this one. Now, instead of this applying wax to this first tuning fork, if you apply wax to the second tuning fork, what will happen? So this will remain as it is, 20 Hz. Then this will be, I applied some wax, so it has become 9 Hz. F2 dash. So what is the beat frequency now? FB dash is equal to F1 minus F2 dash. So 20 minus 9. So how much beat frequency? 11 Hz. So now if I vibrate together, if beat frequency increases means like these are the two tuning forks are there. Okay, fine, I agree. So I'll measure now beat frequency 8 Hz. Then if I apply wax and if I vibrate, if the beat frequency increases means to which frequency, to which tuning fork I'm applying wax? To the lower one. Are you getting now? These are the types of problems what you get it. Now, if the beat frequency decreases means to which tuning fork I applied wax, so or which tuning fork is wax, better you say wax, which tuning fork is wax. The first tuning fork, this is called like a tuning fork A, tuning fork B. Okay, got this one? Because the what is the beats? The difference in frequency. F1 minus F2 is what? The beat frequency, what we call it. Got the idea? Now, instead of waxing, I'll file it. So this initially, I'm going to file the tuning fork. What do you mean by filing? Filing earlier, so I'll make it little bit thin. How I think all of you know filing rod. I think for nails, after cutting the nails, will trim it, no? I think nail cutter will have that trimming. With that will smooth our nails. So the filing rod will be like that only. So by rubbing the filing rod against one of the prong, so we'll get this one. So if you file it, what will happen to the frequency of a tuning fork? Will increase. On waxing, frequency will decrease. On filing, the frequency will increase. So this is the filed. Then F1 dash will become say like a 22 hertz. It has increased. And the F2, I didn't file it as it is. 12 hertz. Now what is the beat frequency now? FB dash should be equal to F1 dash minus F2. So 22 minus 12. How much it will be? 10 hertz. If you file tuning fork A, then the beat frequency will increase, because when you file a tuning fork, the frequency of tuning fork will increase. Instead of filing the tuning fork A, I'm going to file the tuning fork B. I'm just giving description when you wax and file, what conditions will arise. Huh? Just these are only the diagrammatic explanations. Are you seeing? So this is filed. So this will remain as it is. I didn't do anything to this one. So what is the frequency? When you file it, frequency should increase. So this will remain as it is. How much earlier? 20 years. This will be how much? F2 dash. Earlier it was how much? 12, no? So let it become. I filed it. So now what is the beat frequency? F1 minus F2 dash. So 20 minus 30. FV double dash, I'll write it. So this will be. Okay, now I think beat frequency, will it increase or decrease on waxing? Depends upon what will happen, which one you wax it. Suppose if you wax a tuning fork which is of higher frequency, then what will happen to beat frequency will decrease. If two tuning forks are vibrating, if you wax the tuning fork which is of lower frequency, then what happened to beat frequency will increase. If you file a tuning fork of higher frequency, the beat frequency what will happen to will increase. If you file a tuning fork of low frequency, the beat frequency will decrease here. Okay, get in this one. So I think in exams, in questions, what will come now? So two tuning forks are vibrating. Then one of the tuning fork is filed. Then the beat frequency increased. So what does it mean? Which one you are filing it? The tuning fork of higher frequency is what you are filing it. That's the meaning of that one. So let me put it. There's a waxing of. So now you can ask questions. So why you are doing waxing, and to find out the frequency of unknown frequency of a given tuning fork. Suppose if the frequency of a tuning fork I don't know. With the help of beats, what happen? I can find out the frequency of that one. Any tuning fork whose frequencies I don't know, I can take help of this one. So not only this, we can also discuss this for organ pipe. Okay, let me introduce to the organ pipe one.